welcome or welcome back to my channel. In this vlog, we are going to be making plushies that are going to be swapped for plants. I recently joined a Facebook group where you can swap or barter things for plants, so I thought, why not post about my Etsy shop and the crochet plushies that I do, or I can do custom plushies. So I made a post on that group and I talked about how if you want a big large plushie, then I can do a trade for a monstera tie. A medium plushie would be a very long trailing pothos, and it's like a really leafy plant, but I wanted it to have like all of the leaves trailing down so that I can like prop them in my room. And I have a lot of pothos, but they're gonna take forever to grow that length, and usually they're like 30-40 bucks, and I don't want to really spend that much money on it. If I already have the supplies, then might as well just like swap it out already. And then for a smaller plushie, I decided to trade it for a snake plant and another plant. I don't know what it was called, but I'll have to put it up like on the screen. I got 2 to 3 people that actually wanted a plushie and that can trade it, and I got my monstera tie. I didn't think it was going to be that fast for someone to respond that actually had the plant that I wanted. So I was like, you know what? I need to do that. I need to make that plushie. I messaged the girl that had the monstera tie, and she wanted to make a fennec fox plushie, and then as well as a raccoon plushie. The raccoon plushie needs to be made in about like a week and a half, and then I figured that since I don't want to have to give it to her like 2 separate occasions, that I'm just going to give it to her at the same time with the fennec fox. So that's going to be a big project. The second girl, she wants a cat bookmark, so it's gonna be like a flat bookmark, and then at the ends where they come out of the book, there's gonna be like the tail and then the head and stuff. And then she also wants a dragon, and I think I got from the cat bookmark and the dragon girl, she's also gonna give me an extra plant, so that is good. Let's get our trusty tablet out for our pattern. For the raccoon plushie, I decided to use this pattern, and then it just looks so cute, and I told her that I can change it to a gray and black raccoon instead of it just being brown. Fennec fox, I actually need to buy the pattern off of Etsy. I don't have it purchased yet, so I'll show it right here. We're gonna have to do the raccoon first. Also, before we start making stuff, I am going to be packaging an order that I have to get out. It is the weekend right now, but I think I'm gonna just make the order, and then on Monday I can just drop it off. Here is the little order. It is a bumpy dino, and it is so cute. I think the most popular orders that I have on my Etsy are the bumpy dino and then Jake the dog. So he is so cute, and I just love the colors. He's such like a mint green, and he stands perfectly. You would think making a standing plushie would be kind of hard, especially sewing all the pieces. I have to sew each and every piece, the head, the horns, the tail, as well as the legs. So sewing it, you have to kind of be a little bit more precise, but I've made it so many times that it stands perfectly. 360, and you can even have the tail out, or you can just put the tail down, or you can wag. Bumpy dino done. In my last video, I showed how I needed to cut open a squishmallow because I was trying to do free patterns on Instagram because I want to do a new video with that. These are the finished results. We have a little bee, a buzzy bee. We have a cute little possum. So, cute little friends. Alright, so with that all being said and done, let's start the video.
See, these greens are like way too big. Like it would make a super jumbo plushie. And then this one is a very cute green, but I think it's too thin. I don't like how thin it is. I want it thick. But they're all like that here. And they're expensive. They're like 10 bucks, so I can get the same, well, a little bit less for $5. I don't need a big one, so I think I'm just gonna have to go to Hobby Lobby and get the yarn there like I always do. I just thought maybe with discounts I would get something better, but it's okay.
For the yarn, I always get my yarn from Hobby Lobby. Every time I go to Joann's, they always don't have the yarn that I want. I want a thick chenille velvet yarn. And every time I go, they only have the Bernat velvet or Bernat blanket, and it's just too thin for my liking. I like my yarn chunky. So I always get my yarn from Hobby Lobby, and for today for the raccoon, we're going to use Yarn Bee Velvet Smooth Silver, and it's just a gray. I use this also for my Bumpy Dino. I also used it for the possum. And then same brand, I'm also using the Velvet Smooth Black from Yarn Bee. Literally all I get is from Yarn Bee. So we'll see how much we'll get done today.
So this is what we have so far. We have the little body and then the head. I just glued in the eyes. I'm gonna wait for that to dry so that I can do some white detail on the sides, because you can see the eyes right now, but sometimes in certain lighting it's very faint. So I want to add the white color so that you can see the eyes more, and then we just sew it all together.
Alright guys, so we just finished the first plushie, and it was a raccoon. So this was the finished result. Look how cute he is. I am obsessed with his little tail. It's like a little bulb. Beep, 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 beep. He is so cute, and if I put him up like with his tail, he stands a little bit. So I love this plushie. I am so upset that I have to give it away. I didn't expect it to go as well as it did. I was having trouble with this pattern right here. I couldn't understand the pattern. It was saying to add a half double crochet in a single crochet when you stitched a single crochet first. I don't know. I'll put like what the pattern was saying, and then maybe you guys can like comment what it actually was, like explaining it to me. But either way, it's still, I think I did it right because it still looks pretty good. But first little plushie done. I think I'm gonna add him to my Etsy too, because it was a free pattern, and why not? So one plushie down, 3 more to go. Today we're gonna start doing the Fennec Fox pattern. I'm really excited to make the Fennec Fox because it looks so cute, and I wanna make it big because a Monstera tie is actually pretty expensive. So I said that I would trade a big plushie. So if this is for one plant that's like a medium-sized plant, medium-sized plushie, then I think I'm gonna try to make the Fennec Fox like this big. Well, we will see, because imagine all the yarn you need just for the big ears. That's gonna be like a little bit. So we will see how that turns out. First, we're gonna have to find a Fennec Fox pattern. There are some free patterns for the Fennec Fox, but I wanted it to be a little bit more realistic instead of just having closed eyes. I saw a lot of patterns that only had the eyes closed and the head was just very cone shaped. I wanted it to be a little bit more realistic, and the only thing that I'm looking at right now is Etsy's the only one that has a good pattern. You guys, this is such a cute pattern. I want to keep these plushies because they're just too cute. Look at this. That is the cutest freaking Fennec Fox in the world. It's not too bad. It's only $6, and I'm going to be using this pattern a bunch of times for my Etsy. So we're just going to get it. All right, we got the pattern, so let's get started. Okay guys, I didn't even know that I bought this, and it was in German. So I have to Google translate this
throughout the whole thing, so we'll see how it goes.
So it is day 3 of making plushies to swap for plants, and we are almost done with the fennec fox. I thought this was going to be a really difficult process to make the fennec fox, only because I bought the PDF. It didn't seem like it was going to have any trouble when I first got it. Like, I could read everything was good to go. I saw the review saying that it was an easy pattern, and then I pulled it up and all of a sudden it was like all in German. So apparently Etsy just like auto translated everything for me. I didn't even know that the original like text was in German. So I kind of was panicking for a second because that was the exact pattern that the person wants, and it said that there was no refunds, nothing. And I was like, well, crap. So I messaged the seller and I just said that I didn't know that it was in German. Is there any PDF that you have in English? And I realized that could take a while, so I messaged people in a crochet group that I am on Facebook, and I just said, hey, can someone help me translate this in English? And thank God someone actually wanted to translate it for me. She was so nice. She wrote it down all on paper and it was like eligible. It was awesome. And then I was lucky enough that the seller texted me and said, hey, you are so lucky because I just translated this in English and I was going to upload this on Saturday, but I'll just email it to you. So the crochet gods were in my favor. I'm almost done with the fox and it is so cute. Let me show you guys. Ready? Oh, he is so cute. So, of course, this is where we're at. I need to just sew on the head and it should all be good. Isn't this so cute? This is his face. He is just adorable. I love the little eyelashes and eyebrows that I did. I'm always so bad with like embroidering details because like usually I'm good on like just regular fabric, but the yarn, it like squeezes in and I have to retry so many times to get the embroidery right. But oh, I am so happy with how this turned out. Oh. And look how big his ears are. So cute. And then his little body. I love the paws. His tail is so cute. Also for the raccoon. The raccoon and him kind of have like the same like bulby looking tails, but I just love them so much. I love this one, but I think just the bigger the bulb, the better, honestly. Like they just keep on getting cuter. The raccoon and the fox are gonna go to the same person. We're gonna travel to the playground again and we're gonna take this with us to sew on the head and just finish it up. So it is Friday and I didn't even know that it was Friday. Like this week has gone by so fast. I guess because like this is the fastest that I have crocheted like anything in ever. I wanted to show you guys what we have done. So these two are going to be going to the same person. This one's going to be for a graduation gift and this is going to be for a little gender reveal gift. So they're so cute and I love how they're like kind of almost in like the same family, like a raccoon and a fox. Like, I don't know, but they seem like they're like could be in the same species, same family. We are taking these to be swapped today. I am getting a monstera tie for the fennec fox, and then for the raccoon I'm getting a black cherry philodendron. So very excited to swap little plushies and plants today. I have one plushie that is almost done, so I want to show you. This is going to be a little dragon. He is turning out so cute. And this is with acrylic yarn. So right now I am sewing on the horns, and then we also have to do the belly as well as the wings. And the wings are going to be the same color as the inside of the ears. It says on the pattern that the wings are supposed to be dark green, but I thought it would be a little bit better to change the color to the lighter green because we only have the light green in the ears. So I feel like it would complement the colors nicely on the plushie. First, we're gonna try to finish a little bit more of the dragon, and then we're gonna go swap these. Alright guys, so the dragon has been made and it is so cute, guys. Look. He is so adorable. This is his face. He's got little cute eyelashes and his nose. If you can tell, like at first it was just a line that I could do for the nose, but I wanted it to be more 3D. So I added the nostrils to it and it looks so cute. I'm so happy that I did that instead of just adding embroidery for the nose. But he has his cute little green legs with his brown toes. They also match the scales. And then his wings, they match his little ears. So I think that the color coordination for everything turned out so good. And I'm honestly obsessed with him. I really don't want to get rid of him. But I was not expecting him to be this big, but I'm still practicing that, trying to convert different sizes, especially when I don't know how the result of the pattern is going to be. So, but anyway, I don't care. He is so cute. It looks like he's just flying. Whee! He is amazing. I don't want to get rid of him, but he's going to go to a good forever home, hopefully. And that's all that matters to me. I didn't get to film this part because I thought it was a little bit too tedious to film. It was the cat bookmark. I usually go slower with smaller projects and they take more time. I think it was worth the filming, but this is the little cat bookmark. It is supposed to be a Siamese cat, and I was scared to make the eyes because I've never made eyes like this. I've never embroidered eyes just like this. I've only embroidered whenever I have the safety eyes and I embroider the eyebrows and the white part of the eye. But other than that, this turned out so cute, honestly. She wanted the flat part 10 inches to make sure that it could fit every book. And it was requested to have a Siamese cat because the pattern showed a white or gray cat. I don't remember. I was trying to use the yarn that I already had, so I figured that I could use eyeshadow, dark brown eyeshadow for the ombre effect on the brown part, and then more of like a tan shadow going on its face. It looked good with just the dark brown, but I wanted it to be more ombre in the face because Siamese cats have more of an ombre face going from light tan to maybe white. I'll show you what it looks like whenever it's in the book. Of course, we're gonna have some type of Twilight book because why not? This is what it looks like. It is so cute. And then he has his little button tail sticking out. So cute. The dragon and the bookmark are gonna be going to the same person. Today we're gonna go to a plant swap to drop these off and hopefully swap some more plants. I am hoping to mostly sell all my plants because I'm already getting the dream plants, so all of the other plants just seemed like a substitute. So hopefully selling the Hopefully I can swap out all my plants. I'm also bringing some of my crochet stuff to the plant swap because sometimes people bring their like flower plant related stuff to sell. So I figured that why not, I'll do that. I have tulip bouquets, my flower coasters, and tulip bookmarks. I also have flower crowns from Fiesta, so maybe they'll sell. Can't wait to go swap these. So today is Saturday and that is the plant swap. And on Tuesday, we're going to trade this for our long trailing pothos. So I'll take you along that right now. Ignore this stain, I don't know why it's here and it bothers me, so if I see it, I know you're gonna see it, so don't say anything about it. Okay guys, so we have swapped all of the plushies and that means we've got all of our dream plants. Let's go over the first swap. The first swap we traded for a fennec fox and a raccoon, and we got a monstera tie, a black cherry philodendron, and we got a free alocasia. So let me show you the monstera tie first. So this is my little monstera tie, and you guys might think that, oh my god, it's such a tiny plant and you did these big plushies. Monstera ties are very expensive, and it's because of their coloration. It's not common for monsteras to have this type of coloration. I have a big monstera back here, but it's just like a regular monstera. This by itself it's probably like a $50, $60, I would say $50 to $80 plant. So for me to just get it just by crocheting and having fun making plushies, it is totally worth it in my opinion. Love it so much, and I want to name it something. I don't know what to name it, so if you guys have any good name suggestions for little baby plants, let me know. Next is the black cherry philodendron, so let me get that. So this is the black cherry philodendron, and isn't she so cute? I love pink princess philodendrons. The one behind my monstera is a tall pink princess philodendron, so I wanted to get something in the same family, but it is so cute, and it's growing already a little leaf right there, so I'm excited for this one to grow as tall as my pink princess philodendron. But this one's my little philodendron, little filly. So sweet, so pretty. Next is my small little alocasia. This is it. It is so pretty. I love these type of plants. I have a silver dragon alocasia, and they are just so cool. They look like so prehistoric to me. Like, just look at the design. Let me see. Look at that design. And then the back of it even has like, I don't know if you can see how cool that is, but I love it. It is so cool. And it's crazy because I used to never be a plant person because I was like, they're just leaves. Why care for leaves that are expensive leaves? But as I got older, I just fell in love with all these plants. But these are so cute. So this was trade 1 swap. Next swap was a crochet dragon and a little cat bookmark, a Siamese cat bookmark. And for that, I traded it for a snake plant, a syngonium, she gave me a free pothos plant, and she gave me a $20 Hobby Lobby gift card that I didn't even know she was gonna give me. So that was so sweet. If you're watching this, thank you so much for that gift card. It meant so much to me. Let me show you guys what the plants look like. So this is a syngonium that I got, and I love this one. I love syngoniums too. I think sometimes they're called arrowhead plants, but I'm not sure. I have another syngonium, and I'm not good with all the names. I'm just gonna call them all syngoniums, whatever. But I love how there's red hues and these green. The one that I have is very small, so to have one that's really big is what I was hoping for. So, cute little syngonium. Next is the snake plant. So this is the snake plant right here, and I love this plant. I mean, I say that for every plant that I've been getting, but I don't know why. I just love the pattern of it, and I know that snake plants are supposed to be really good for the air quality, and honestly, you can neglect them, and they like thrive off of neglect. So, good beginner plant, I have to say, and I just wanted this for like a cute nightstand plant, you know? And I love the patterns that it has. I love how like chunky the leaves are. People might think this is a cheap plant, but I just didn't want to go out and get one, you know? I wanted it to be big too, and not like really bushy, but this is like the exact size that I wanted. And in order for me to like have a reason to crochet, like why not? But love this plant right here. And then next she also gave me this cute little pothos plant. Is it pothos or pothos? I don't know, but this is so cute. I love the little yellow bits and pieces that it has. I have a couple of pothos. I have some glacier pothos and joy pothos, but so, ooh, kind of spilled some dirt there, but so pretty and cute. You can't ever go wrong with pothos. This was from Tray 2 Swap. Obviously the Monstera Tie is the #1 choice, but guys, this heart-shaped philodendron. I said I wanted a long trailing pothos, but I got something better. I got a heart-shaped philodendron, and it is all the way down to the floor. We traded ditto for the heart-shaped philodendron, and it's a beauty. Let me go and get it. Here it is. Isn't it so cute? I'm just joking. This is not even the full thing. This is just the vines from the end. Let me show you. Oh my goodness gracious. I have to get out of the frame so I can show you the length that it is. It goes all the way to the back. Isn't that crazy? It is just so pretty. I am gonna have so much fun placing this in my house. Like, I want to hang it and then just trail the vines all over my room. It's gonna look so cute. This and the Monstera Tie are like the best grabs That is just crazy. I gave her the ditto and I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? You need another plushie. So if you want another small plushie, like if you want a small plushie, tell me. I will give you one because this is just freaking amazing. Anyway, that was it for the video. I hope you guys liked the process of me making all of the plushies and then going to swap them. Let me know what your favorite exotic or indoor plant is. I'll respond to you and let you know if I have that plant. I had so much fun. Thank you to all the people that traded with me. It was so much fun and I loved meeting every single one of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Bye!